Hey, in this video we are going to discuss mothers who have older sons who are now finally out of the house. There is a transition period you need to go through so that you get back to enjoying your life and so that your son stands fully, firmly on his own. And like I always say, you can watch the telly or you can watch the Kelly because there's some spirituality that you want. You can always come to Kelly Lunt. And so what happens in this video, I'm going to show you, it's going to be a clip from a client call and I. Spirit kind of breaks down a little bit of childhood development, what happens as a child reaches 7 and the changes in the brain, and kind of explain a little bit of overparenting, but also traces it back to why you had the overparenting. And for this client and for many of you, it will be in your childhood, there was a little lack of a freedom and there was a little sense of not owning anything, which can lead to this is my baby, this is my son, that after the age of 7, there's a little bit of overparenting, if you can go with that word. But Spirit also breaks it down from there that your son is not lazy. It's not a Peter Pan syndrome. There's just a little bit of energy within both of you that's co-creating it. After you're going to get your mind completely satisfied with what's co-creating a son who doesn't want to move out or a son who you're worried if he's going to stand on his own, then Spirit does you some beautiful energy and affirmation work to do to get back into your life and you living your life feeling completely good about it, getting back to your hobbies, the stuff that you used to do before you were a mom. This video is going to help you with that transition.
Okay, scanning just your human energy body. There's something that's frustrating in your life right now. It's not your fault. Whatever it is, it's not your fault. There's nothing for you to feel guilty about, nothing for you to feel. It's 100% not your fault. It's out of your control. It's time for you to let go and let them fly. Do you understand what we're talking about so far?
I think so.
It's time to let him fly. You've done a good job. Hold on, Kelly coming through right now. Do you have a son that you're letting go of? Letting him like...
Yeah. Yes, he recently moved out of the house. He's 33, and he just feel like I always sort of worry about him. Not as much as I did, but still, there's always,
Oh, okay. So Kelly as a human, I'm like, you guys can't be that specific. So that's why I broke channel mode. But let me get him back. Now that I know it applies, it rests my human mind so that I could do it.
Okay.
Yes, yes, yes. Kelly's building her trust with us on specifics. So thank you for that interruption. It is time to let him fly. It's time to let him fly. So we're going to do a little psychology, child development, just a mini lesson. When children hit 7, they have a fully formed, functioning adult brain. After the age of 7, it is our advice that that's the point where you kind of let go a bit. The only difference between 7 and maybe 8 and after 7.5, give or take, everyone develops just, a little bit slow, a little bit fast, is, hon, are you going to wear a jacket? It's cloudy outside. No? Okay, well, just so you know, typically when it's clouds outside or, you could ask us the weather, when it's 50 degrees, that typically means at least a light jacket. Are you sure you don't want one? No? Okay. You got to go through that painful lesson of watching them make decisions and celebrate with them when they work out and be there as the divine mother, to the divine feminine. Oh, you're cold. Come here. Let me give you a hug, honey. This is typically why we wear the jackets, but that's okay. I bet you won't do this again. Any feedback on that before we continue?
No, and I'm there. I think definitely in the past I enabled, but now I'm sort of like, this is it. You have to stand on your feet. I'm not always going to be around. So
okay, but it's the vibration within you that needs to change for him not to come back, because he's used to you meeting his needs. 33 years worth of momentum. That shift, we encourage it to happen at 7. There's new information coming out on the earth for people to know this. It wasn't there when you had your child, so no past is in the past. Right. But he has 33 years of momentum. 33 minus 7, what is that, like 20, 25, 26? Mm-hmm. 25, 26 years of momentum of going to you when there's a problem, of going to you when there's a problem. So there's no shame on him. There's no you're Peter Panning. There's no this. Does he have his stuff that he's going to grow through to become the man? Yes. But if your energy didn't allow for him to come to you for questions, for help, he wouldn't come to you.
Yeah.
Kelly, oh, when she first started, she got free requests all the time. When she internally shifted that, a lot of spiritual teachers, but it's a gift. I should be doing it for free. It's a gift. Who am I to charge for it? As Kelly cleaned with those vibrations, the free requests deadpan stopped. She occasionally gets emails now, but that's because she did an energetic ping of, hey, what are questions people have? I'll make a video about it for them. If they want to work with me, I've got my 750 90-minute intensive on my website. Every once in a while, I'm featured on someone else's stuff. I do a little special. Her energy stopped the free requests. Her energy allowed the email requests to come in. Understand?
Yeah, I do.
So your sense of identity was tied in, maybe even trapped in to how good of a mother am I? It was so identified into however good your son is doing, that's the indicator of how good you're doing. You want to take it a step back further? Your childhood. You didn't have a sense of freedom in your childhood. You didn't have a sense of owning something. You didn't have a sense of this is my own. Understand?
Yes.
So you had that momentum built up. So when you were old enough, you had something literally, no, this is mine. You overattached a little bit, and that's okay. The more that you go back and tend to your inner child, and this was Kelly's favorite way. She would massage her body and go, hey, wake up, body, wake up. We're not living with mom anymore. We're now an adult. We have our own apartment. We're decorating it to just our style. We make our own money. And she would just kind of, sometimes it was rougher, like, hey, wake up. And she would shimmy a bit, shimmy with her hips, shimmy with her shoulders. Wake up, wake up, wake up. All my inner children, come up. I'm an adult. Kelly's also 33. I'm 33 now. Wake up. We don't have to, live our life based on what mom and dad said. Her growth is different than your son's growth. He has a little bit of seeing that he could stand on his own. Kelly's growth was, her fear was if she earned more than her parents, she would make them feel bad. So she would wake up. We're a 33-year-old adult, and we want to be the adult, the woman who buys her dream house, who not just buys whatever she can get, but buys her dream house. So wake up. So you want to do the wake up, wake up. And sometimes she would massage. Sometimes she was gentler. She would massage and go, hey, we're waking up, shoulders, neck, all the energy in my body. We're waking up. That I am a grown adult woman and I have all the freedom in the world. Then from there, 60 seconds of noticing what's the simplest, least emotional, freedom-bearing thing that you can do. Kelly's was, well, I'm free. She was kind of not believing us that this exercise would work. Well, I'm free to turn my faucet on. I'm free to drink a cup of water. I'm free to turn it off. I'm free to turn a light switch on. I'm free to open my door. I'm free to just blow bubbles out my windows. I'm free to blow bubbles on my patio. 60 seconds of just silly stuff like that that's not emotional at all. It will get you in the vibration of, I'm free. I have freedom. I have empowerment to choose what I want to do. Wake up, wake up. Do that whole process again. Massage your legs, move a little bit, dance a little bit. Movement in your body to move the energy. It's called moving trauma. Psychology, it's called the body still remembers. So you're moving the energy in your body, just kind of whatever you want to do to shake up your body. 2, 3, 4, 5 minutes. If you really, sometimes Kelly wants to do a full-on dance session. She has like 30 minutes, just because whatever feels good. You don't have to do it. It's whatever feels good. Because remember, you're going for freedom. You're empowered to choose your freedom. So the second part of that is you couldn't own anything. What do you now own that no one could take away from you? Kelly owns her car. It's paid off. Kelly owns possessions in a storage shed. As long as she keeps paying the bill, it can't get taken away. Kelly has possessions in her apartment. As long as she pays her rent, it can't get taken away. Kelly owns some financial investments that can only get taken away if someone does a huge cyber hack. Kelly has cash in her wallet. No one can take that away unless she gives it away. What do you have that's small, simple, not emotional, that you own? It's not deep inner child healing you have to do. It's just waking them up. I have freedom. I have this. The third one for you, you're going to have to do this homework on your own, since this is a mini session with Kelly. Or if you book a longer one, then we'll help you process it with you and do the work for you. We just have to, in these mini ones, we got to give you the homework. Understand? We didn't hear you.
Yes, I heard you.
The third one is your identity. This is going to be the biggest one for you. Your identity was tied into, if he does good, that reflects on me. You're going to have to view him in a detached third person point away. So this is what it feels like to be a mother who has a son who is a little dependent on her. This is what it feels like for the first couple of times to just say, here's what I can help with. I know that you're a competent man, and I know that you're going to find solutions for it. Here are some things that I might consider to do. I'm curious which one you'll choose. Do you see that little empowerment lesson that would be giving him? I'm not abandoning you. I'm offering, here's some things that I would do, but I know that you're competent. Because up until 33, even giving the I don't think you could do it on your own. I don't think you could do it on your own, because you wanted him to be perfect because it reflected on you. Now you're doing that. I know you're competent. I know you've got this. Here's some things that I would do. Or here's some other ones that I haven't done but might work for you in this situation. I'm curious what you would do though. Instead of, because right now you're coming with the energy of, no, you need to get away. You need to be on your own. But your energy is, but come ask me so that I feel good. Understand? Do you have any comments or thoughts?
No, I mean, I think in the last month, probably because I spent it in California, it's the first time that I went away and didn't worry and I feel happier. I feel like I've got my life back in my own home. Freedom to do whatever I want, planning a trip already for the fall. I'm in really good space right now.
We agree. We agree 100%.
So I feel really good. So yeah, I think you're right, and it's only that shift has started to really happen in the last month. So it was probably a good thing that I went to California for a month and then came home.
Yes.
Oh, and he did his own thing. We talked, if he asked me something, then I would give him some advice.
The only difference is now that you're back, the momentum that was in the household energy space, you're feeling that again. So that's why there's that little bit of worry creeping back in.
Yeah, just a tiny bit. It's not, but I'm trying to really shift that.
And the shift for you is everything that we've said today. If you send Kelly an email, send it to help@kellylunt.com. Her assistant, say, I'd love the recording. Her assistant will send you the recording so that you'll be able to listen to this again. Because the work for you on the third one, you got to shift the energy in the house. You got to shift the energy within you. It's okay for my son to be on his own. It's okay for me to want the shift. It's okay for me to love my son and be a part of his life, but not as part of as I was before. It's okay for this shift to be happening. I'm still a loving mother. Because a little bit of, we're going to use the word fear. It's really more, I feel scared, but who am I? So the more that you start noticing, oh, I'm the woman who, this is life after children. This is life after they grow up. This is the getting back to those hobbies. Back when people are single and they first have kids, the biggest thing the hurdle we help them cross is, so this is what it feels like to have almost no time for myself. I'm so used to watching whatever I want, whenever I want. Now I'm watching Barney. I love them, but sometimes I want the adult time. You're making the opposite switch now. You're going back to the person pre-kids. Well, I like reading this kind of a book. I do like vacations. You're tapping back into who you really are. The who you really are, where there's not something literally dependent on you for survival. So it's a fun exploration. So we agree, you're in a great place of life. You just got to rebuild your sense of identity. Who am I? The more that you rebuild, oh, I'm the woman who loves to cook. I'm the woman who loves to dance. I'm the woman who loves personal and spiritual growth. I'm the woman who loves reading books on this. I'm the woman who's discovering, working with Kelly Lunt right now. I'm the woman who's working with Teal Swan right now. I'm the woman who's painting right now. The more that you focus on that, the more that he will naturally, when he picks up your energy, it's going to be, she's doing things, then he'll get that energy and he'll do his things. You're just rebuilding your sense of identity. That's it. It's simple. It's going to be, you have 33 years with the momentum. So if you use 60 to 120 seconds a day, we've already given the previous homework, but for this one, I'm the woman who, it's going to sound simple and silly, but it's really going to hit home if you just do it for 21 days, 60 to 121 seconds a day, a minute to 2 a day. I'm the woman who loves eating steel-cut oatmeal for breakfast. I'm the woman who loves the steel-cut oatmeal and the 30-minute cooking process of it because it just tastes better. I'm the woman who loves taking this time and energy and effort to make my breakfast. It may not be steel-cut oatmeal for you, but we want to give you the process. You feel the energy shift within you?
Mm-hmm.
That's the value of the simple, easy process. Well, I'm the woman who, I love to clean the wood in my house. I love it when it just shines. It really makes me feel like I love my home. I'm the woman who loves my home and loves creating an aesthetically pleasing environment for myself. Switching topics on you. You did an incredibly good job. You did nothing wrong. All parents go through this. Some parents don't even let go. Some parents don't even let go ever. So you did a good job. This is not an attack or anything on your mothering. You did a good job. You're just rebuilding your sense of identity. So going back to the practice. I'm the woman who, I love to have just a girls' night at my house once a month. If you draw your attention to all these things that you do for yourself, and it's called basking in Law of Attraction, bask on it for a minute to 2. You create that as your default vibration. Oh yeah, I'm like, when people ask, what do you love doing? Here we go. Here's a fun one for you. You're on a dating app. I love going out to eat. I love trying new restaurants. I love travel. I love this. I love that. That's a much more, I love going to live shows. I love going to the movies. I love cuddling. That's appealing. Oh, just looking for someone to do things with, maybe catch a movie here and there, maybe go out together. Which one's more appealing to you?
Are you asking me which one's more appealing?
Yes.
I like new experiences, right? I like to go to new restaurants. I like to travel. I'm a hobby potter. I make cups and I like to take photographs and
I love making cups, and I now have the time. You got to focus on what you can do. If you focus on worrier, I'm not supposed to be worrying, you're going to get more of your thoughts attract your reality. I love doing pottery. I love pottery. I love making cups, especially. Who's a friend that you feel inspired to make a cup for? I'm so glad I have this time. I love my son. I know he's doing well. I know we still have a great connection, and I'm always going to be there for him. I'm always going to help him. But right now I have the time to make this cup for my friend. And you know what? She's going through this phase. So I'm going to add in we're just example sake right now. I'm going to add in some heart chakra colors so that when she drinks the cup, there's some pink and there's some green. So it really just kind of naturally warms her heart up. Oh, this friend is getting married. Let me make them little married cups. I'm the woman who has the time for this, because that's what's going to tap you back into your identity more. And then when your son calls, oh, hey, hon, what's up? Hey, I just wanted to pick up to make sure it wasn't an emergency. I'm making a cup right now. Okay. Oh, a little bit of, well, can you tell me later? Do you need me to stop my pottery? Okay. All right. I'll talk to you later. That's what's going to make you that first category, that interesting person. My mom's so cool. The dates, amazing. Make sense?
yes.
And literally just 60 to 120 seconds a day. I love this. I love that. I love that I have time for this. You're tapping back into pre-mom, pre-dating anyone. I love this. I love that. This is a natural transition that all people go through. Okay. Questions, thoughts, comments? We want to leave it. We're happy to talk about anything we've talked about before, or you could take it somewhere new for the remaining time we have.
Right, so I hope that video clip helped you kind of understand what co-created this situation and some energy shifts within you to help you get back to ultimately enjoying your life and your son being standalone, enjoying his life, and you guys get to enjoy an entirely new relationship with each other. If you like this video, I would appreciate a thumbs up. To everyone who donates on the PayPal link below, thank you. I appreciate it so much. You can also give a subscribe and a share as additional ways to help support the channel. But I love you all. Mwah. Bye.